I love that.
And we're gonna have bleed through. Yay! Oh man, it is Tuesday. We are here, we are live, we are doing things, and so far the stream is holding up. Pray for me. That's all I gotta say, because our internet has been garbage. I think. See, I'm getting bleed from you now. Oh man, it is Tuesday. I can hear
Is
your
it a bleed
TV.
for me?
Yeah.
So yeah, you're gonna have to turn that down. Oh man. Either way, yeah, we lost internet on Sunday, I think it was, or
There,
Monday.
now you should not.
Yeah, yeah.
I am
I could
sorry.
hear myself coming through you. I was like, what the hell? That delay, man. Gotta love it. Alrighty, but yeah, here we are. We're gonna be doing some mixing. We got this guy down here, Mr. Tim, Advocate for Liberty. Go check him out after this
I know
show.
what's going on.
He's gonna be doing another show and all that kind of thing. So yeah, but yeah, we're gonna be doing some free balling mixing, just
no, that's not
hanging
what's going
out,
on.
doing whatever, talking mixing stuff. If you guys got questions, or if you even want to throw a challenge at us, you know, fuck it. I think I could do something on the fly. I'm not sure, but you know, whatever. Let's do this. So Tim, as our esteemed guest, what have you been up to other than like the million shows you're doing nowadays? He's doing stuff. I don't know. You want to go, Sifu?
Yeah. Since Tim can't do anything, we bring him on and he's just like,
So unprofessional. So
Stare-
unprepared.
stare at the screen. All right.
No, that's Sloan.
Uh, now, honestly, I've done very little.
Fixed.
I've I've just been restocking my concentrates and restocking my supplies, restocking my labels, restocking my paper, restocking my packaging, loading up my one shots for mixing, and I have not been. I still have ideas. Like I've been still. Everything's starting to calm down a little bit, so ideas are starting to come back, and I'm not so focused on work and stuff. So, yeah, that's mostly it. I made myself some more one peach man. I'm testing the nicotine from the vape mall and that, and loaded up on Fig, and playing with some new gear. Got the Tocha in and 30 millimeter Asgard, and just yeah, that's really it. I did pick up some stuff recently. I got the stuff to make Addie's sangria, and I picked up some other new things. I like to throw in onesie twosies of stuff that I have my eye on. You know, when I'm loading up with my normal, you know, things, restocking, I always throw in some onesie twosies, and it's like, oh, that's interesting. What's in the sale bin? Let's check this out, and I'll grab something from there. And so I got a few other new things to play with, but I got some new things to play with today. Some things that I haven't tried yet. So.
Nice.
But I do have something for Tribal today. He's been asking for this, and he's gonna get it.
Ooh, he's getting it.
He's getting it, bye. He's getting it. So that's really it for me. I want to get back to testing. We were talking a little bit earlier before the show that I had something that came from the Grit Custard debacle, and that I think would be fire for a fall flavor. Hint, hint, wink, wink. That I might want to let go during the fall season for it first. And I only tested a little bit of it. You know, it was good. You know, I was happy with it, but you have to kind of spend a little time with it before you go. I'm going to dedicate to go and buy enough of this to actually present.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff, and
That's why I like the whole buying the 10 mil ones, just because you get to test them out and you don't spend as much. And even then, they don't add so much, because I mean, I have a ton of shit, but they're all little itty bitty bottles, so they don't eat up a ton of room.
Exactly. So I'm excited about those prospects. There's some changes coming in my life. I started kind of switching gears career-wise. I started taking a Python class last night. I signed up for it. So
He's a snake handler now.
yeah. So I'm kind of shifting gears to more of my interests. I have a lot of ideas in coding and stuff, so it's going to be good to get the formal background for all that and the certifications, and hopefully that goes well. And yeah, that's really about it. just getting a lot of real good feedback on my line. You know, new customers calling back, you know, messaging me back and saying, "Hey, mine was awesome. This is good." So it's been good because I've been in the weeds for 2 weeks with all this hurricane stuff, and to get back in the swing of things has been good for me. You know, I feel like more of a routine. So, how about you, Tim? What you been doing, brah?
Other
I've been
than messing up
busy, if
my
anybody
audio.
hasn't. Yeah. We know what it was. Remember I told you what happened with Discord?
Uh-huh.
It kept going in the background even though I shut down Discord. It hid
Ah,
it from me.
bastards.
So that's where that echo is.
Freaking Hulu does that. You exit out of Hulu and you go to another app and you can still hear the
Yeah.
Hulu show playing. It's like, what the fuck's wrong? You have to delete the app.
Yeah,
every-
I had to go in
it's
and
like,
actually manually control it, delete, take it out of the thing and stop it because it wouldn't stop any other way. It's like, God, that was annoying. But at least I figured it out. So,
There
but
you go.
yeah, I've been busy mixing on different shows, which is kind of strange, along with the regular shows. So, yeah, we had a little talk about this because it's kind of strange that kind of happened.
Oh,
But
I know. I'm gonna
couldn't be
keep
more
giving
proud.
you crap as long as I live.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more proud for Where though. The two shows that I've been helping out with because, Truckers channel with the mixers helping mixers. I mean, that's not just for mixing. It's also has that mental health aspect that I've been trying to key into. And same with helping out on Tuesdays on holding on the kitchen while Fresh 03's gone for a little while. So, after the show, I'll be on that at 9:30 Eastern. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun night. But yeah, and that other than that, my usual Thursday show is usually about mental health, and Saturday I've been doing gaming streams because we've had a lot of people dealing with stress and kind of lets you let it loose.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
that's what I've been busy doing between that and individual talking to people all the time. Yeah, it keeps me busy.
You guys should just all get The Sims and do all the stuff I've shown you.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a long discussion about that. Because Mallory plays Second Life, so we've seen some of the pictures of Mallory, and I said, "Yeah, well, those aren't even bad. You should see, what Clown does on The Sims." That was a discussion Saturday night after the show, so for a couple hours actually. So yeah, you've been talked about. So if your ears are ringing, so yeah, just saying.
I guess that's what that whole earache is about.
A sudden sneeze. Achoo! Someone's talking about me.
Somebody's talking about me, motherfucker. No, but yeah, seriously, go check out Tim's channel. All the mental health stuff, dude knows stuff. He knows people. He talks to people and all that kind of thing. So he's very, very big in the mental health community. And seriously, in any time, but especially right now with everything going on around the world, take a minute for yourself. I think we were talking to Advocacy on one of the Discords I'm in, and I know a lot, but I've kind of gotten away from it just because when I was doing Wolfbite and all that, 2 years, we went strong at that shit. Between the Ohmies, yeah, we got to think about the children, and we get that whole argument, and I'm like, okay, then.
Trademark. He gets a nick every time he says it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we have a lot of rich politicians just from that.
Yeah,
but
so
that's the other thing. I mean, a lot of it's still, we don't know what the final outcome is, and it's a lot of conjecture going on, and you're getting fights over the conjecture. That's unfortunate because until we really have a solid answer, it's kind of a little bit of, it's best guess what's going to happen next.
Oh, for sure. But as far as me, I just finished an order. Did like 10 bottles from the time I woke up at like noon. Did the whole shrug, I don't want to get up yet. Then I finally got up, ate a little bit of breakfast, and then got to mixing. So from like, I think 1:30 to like 3 o'clock, I was just mixing, just bottle after bottle after bottle. I just got them all done. I even got a couple done for myself in the whole fucking fray because I was like, screw it, I want one of these.
You're already there. It's all
pretty
out.
much. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it is. It's all out. Might as well do it.
It's kind of a combination of overstimulated and overtired. You're like, well, fuck, I need liquid too. It's all out.
Yeah, pretty much. Then I'm also in the middle of testing. Then a couple of the bottles that are going out, somebody's going to do some testing with me because I even told them, I was like, dude, these are very experimental at this point. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% like satisfied nor confident with it. I know I'm in the right direction, but hell, he's like, dude, I'll do it. I don't care. I'm like, all right, let's do this. Let's play. So very excited about that. And then like the other stuff, I'm still testing it and trying to figure out what either can be taken out, what can be pulled back in, or what needs to be changed altogether. So, you know, some of the testing phase, some of it gets really disappointing and it sucks, but at the same time, it's half the fun. I mean, I'm personally a very creative person. I mean, I've gone to college for both audio, for TV production. I even went to art school for a year, so I'm just really a creative soul. So to me, this is like the challenge is my favorite part, even if like those moments where I'm stressed out about it. But gotta plug along. Alrighty, all that aside, let's give you a quick ad break, a quick word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. Yeah.
This end, that's actually good. That's a sign at least partially okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry if the stream is lagging. Yeah, like I said, the internet's been really wonky here. Like there's been outages and stuff, and I can't even blame Encore for it. It's a whole AT&T issue because we had internet drop on Monday or Sunday, and I actually had to go on their site and look it up, and yeah, there was like outages, just like little red spots all over the DFW area map.
I'll stop shopping. Sorry. Wanted slippers.
It's okay.
Sorry.
But yeah,
I'm
we don't.
buffering?
No, you're
I'm
good.
buffering?
It's the stream itself. It's lagging apparently.
I'm sorry.
Don't
Yeah.
you put that evil on me, Addy Tooney. Don't you put that.
We're blaming Sifu. Okay, that's good.
Not that.
We were just
What?
talking about Talladega Nights during the ad break for the shake,
Yeah.
shake and bake. We started
Yeah.
talking about it.
Oh no, yeah, that was funny when we did that. Like the whole "Don't you put that evil on me." I've done that to people when they've talked about my kids. I'm like, "Don't you put that evil on me." Even though, I'll be honest, as far as parenting is concerned, as long as my kids are not on drugs, in and out of jail, I don't care what the fuck they do with themselves. As adults, they're not really my problem anymore.
Well, I
no,
wish that were the case. You know, that college tuition cost is still my problem. So,
Yeah. My in-laws said, you know what, y'all got to have kids that turn just like y'all, and I was like, don't you put that evil on me.
Oh,
You
dude,
take that shit back. I
my
will
daughter
give
is
you-
exactly like me. It's
I will
scary.
give your
It's
daughter
fun, but
back.
scary.
apparently it's my fault, so it's okay.
Yeah.
The audio was. I mean, I got an audio technician right here, and he didn't even fix it for me. I mean, what?
I didn't fix it for you. Sure. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I'm looking at the playback, and it looks like crap. All right. Either way,
Said,
let's just get into some mixing here. Who wants to go first? Let's just put Tim into the fray. Tim, what you got?
All right, so I'm working on a layer for this will be a preview for next Sunday's show, but I need to make I want to make a rum raisin layer for my trifle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do a rum raisin date layer, all VSO. So I just wanted to try and see how that worked out tonight, and I might, depending on whether or not it needs a sweetener, I might add a little bit of brown sugar too for it. But that's just my thoughts on that, because I figured it's something I want to test before I put it in the major mix with 2 other flavoring set layers. So it's going to be fun. A lot of fun. But I mean, even Sifu said that this rum's pretty good. I haven't tried the rum yet. So this will be interesting.
Nice.
Actually, the date's the only one that I've ever tried before. So this is all going to be new.
It's like all alcohols, so you're gonna get a weird back end kind of floral type of weirdness over the top of it, but it goes away in a day or two. So
Yeah.
Just
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Hey,
He's right.
just a little secret. It's not the only liquor going into this trifle, so
Oh, well, there
it's
you
gonna
go.
be okay.
There you go.
Well, it's like that. Was it Sifu when I asked you if I should add booze to that one mix I was doing? You're like, do
Yeah.
it, and I thought it
Do
was
it.
gonna be a
Do
bit
it.
much,
Yeah.
but I knuckled it earlier today, and yeah, that booze is like it's
Just
more of
people don't
a note.
It's like, whenever you're baking things, they always recommend putting a little bit of alcohol or something, like either a rum or a bourbon or a brandy or something. It just helps with. I put there's bourbon in Each Among Worlds. There's bourbon in roots, banana roots. There's bourbon in that, so it just you can use it as a back note because it's got a nice oaky deepness to it, and then you can turn the dial and then get, just Mandalorian's bourbon
Base.
The Trinity.
Oh.
That's going to be in this mix next week.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
That is
Nice.
a stroke of genius there.
Okay, I won't give away the third layer because that's actually the surprise one. But the other layer is going to be in there is minus the buttercream. It's going to be my bourbon cake recipe is going to be in it, but toned down a little bit so it blends it easier with the others.
Nice.
That's going to be, yeah. So it's going to be a bourbon cake, a rum raisin, and then a third one that you're not going to believe. So also an alcohol layer.
Awesome. Sounds good.
I approve.
I thought you would. That's why I mentioned it.
I need to jump more
Yeah,
into the alcohol realm, but
Yeah. I like
Larry hooked me on it, honestly, with that because the very first mix I ever did, he talked me into when I did my order getting the new Trinity, that bourbon Trinity. He had me get those so I could test it with him, and since then it's like, oh, that's so good. And I never liked bourbons, and I've had some terrible. Haven't anyone ever tried any of the commercial ones? They're just
they're bad.
god
I have
awful.
I have not, and I'm okay with that.
They're terrible. They're terrible. So yeah.
Oh yeah, the VSO oatmeal. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Daytime Frank, that's great. Liquor in the front, poker in the rear.
That I was thinking, Mallory, that was something I was gonna make for myself as a rum raisin cookie, like oatmeal cookie. But for this layer, I wanted it to be a more of a almost a fruit layer. This is gonna be my fruit layer because I'm already gonna have the cake for my,
I'm
pastry
sorry, Tim.
layer.
I'm still gonna give you a hard time. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I can get into mixing.
He's talking about layers and shit. No, this is my bakery layer, my fruit layer, and my secret layer.
Hey, this is gonna be an actual fairy-fied recipe when it's done because that's 9 flavors or more. So this will be a fairy-fied recipe.
Wow.
There you go. Hey, it all started with you winning a giveaway, so.
Yeah.
Here on this channel, yeah. If it wasn't
There
for
you
you, this wouldn't be happening. No.
All right. So I am doing something for Tribal Buddha today. I am doing the watermelon lime cucumber. So
Ooh.
there you go. So I'm going to I'm going to do a little bit of the Brute Bubble Wine from Flavora at 0.5%. And for the cucumber part, I'm combining the cucumber from Capella at 2% and the Honeydew 2 from TFA at 0.5%. The notes on the Honeydew 2 said it has a little more of a cucumbery feel, and they should play well together. For the lime, I'm going with the VSO lime. Haven't used it before, heard good things, so I'm excited about that.
It's good.
And for the watermelon, I'm doing sweet watermelon from SSA at 1% and the watermelon candy extra sour from Wonder Flavors at 3%. And the Brute Bubble Wine is there because it has a little bit of high-end kind of citrus apple-y type of notes that's kind of bright. And that should play well together with the watermelons to make more of a candy type of situation. And super sweet at 0.5%. I think the cucumber lime candies that I haven't been overly sweet, so I kind of This one was kind of screaming for the VTA Sweet Mate because it's more of a cane sugar, but I think the citric acid is going to help it from the super sweet. So I'm going to use super sweet in this one, and it's all coming out at a whopping 8%. And hopefully I get a good watermelon. I've failed several times at watermelon now, so there you go. Yes, one Peach Man has a lot of bourbon, a lot.
Simple. You can guarantee. I can fix your watermelon crisis. All you gotta do is mix your sour watermelon with super sweet, and there you go. Watermelon Jolly Rancher. Fixed your watermelon issues. You can make at least one.
Okay, well that's the notes that I picked up, and then I wanted to add the sweet watermelon behind it to make it a little deeper, so it wasn't just a rancher. I didn't want.
Yep.
Wasn't quite going for rancher. I wanted, a little deeper of a watermelon. So this is a combination I haven't tried before. I've been thinking about it. I've had the sweet watermelon forever, and I've never opened it. So the SSA, so it smells.
Added with the ice and the 12 milligram. That's my daughter loves. It got her off Nick salts. So
nice. Well, so I'm excited about this one, and it's just for tribal. And there you go. So watermelon, cucumber, lime, toot sweet.
I like that cucumber lime idea. That's.
Well, and then I was like, I've tried a few cucumber mixes before with just a cucumber, and they've all been a little flat. They taste.
Yep.
They taste nasally, like they feel funny in the top of your nose, and it just gives you a weird feeling. So I wanted to kind of deepen it a little bit with the honey. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you vape a cucumber, it sits real high in your palate and in your nose, and it makes you, like you've had medicine or something. It's just. So I kind of want to avoid that, and that's why I'm backing it with the Honeydew 2. And the Honeydew 2 is advertised as super strong, so I'm tribal, relax, relax, dude. You're not gonna taste the honeydew. You shouldn't taste the honeydew.
It's gonna be more of an enhancer than an actual.
Okay, hey, look, you got to trust me, bro. All right, so in Mindbender, you love Mindbender. There's more cantaloupe in that mix than anything else in it, and no one can taste it. So
because it's a Mindbender.
It's a Mindbender. So
I still gotta try that one.
Yeah, you should.
All right. As for me, I'm seeing what Tribal's saying. I don't know if I have a blackberry, like a straight blackberry anything. So I'm gonna have to.
You don't have VSO blackberry yet? Gotta get that.
Do I not have any VSO?
The Capella is good too.
Hey, Seafood. Do I have any VSO?
No, he does not have any VSO. Not a single drop.
Not a single fucking drop of VSO.
I'm very sad now.
Exactly. Imagine how I feel. But yeah, what? Last week on Chris's mix, I had the only thing I had was the super sweet.
Yeah, we were making fun of him because he is the flavor count king, and he didn't have
on the show, not everywhere else. Because I know there are people out there that have way more than me.
Yeah, and not a single one.
Yep, not a single one. But we're gonna try to remember.
You should hear Zippy go up, rattle off flavors. Oh, have you tried this and this and this mix? And it's like, I don't have any of those.
Yeah. I've never even heard of that. But yeah, I'm going to look into that. But for now, I'm going to do what I was going to do for the show originally. We're going to do a pumpkin cookie because it is that time of year. And fuck it.
He's that guy.
Yeah, I am that guy. As my wife put it, I'm a pumpkin butch.
Oh. That's funny as fuck.
Yep. So we're gonna do this. We're starting off with the Bavarian Cream from Wonder Flavors at 1%, Cinnamon Crunch from Flavora at 1%, Cookie Butter at 0.5%, Pumpkin Bread from Flavora at 0.45%, Pumpkin Spice from Flavora at 0.33%, Sugar Cookie from Wonder Flavors at 1%, and some Super Sweet just to top it off. So we'll see.
Yeah, we are adding that. We're adding that brown sugar.
Hey, Seafood, Tribal Buddha just said cucumber mint lemonade. I think we need to do that for the next show with Chris.
Yeah.
Because alcohol and cucumber.
And cucumber.
Two things he's not a fan of.
He hates. Right. That would be super.
You guys are so nice.
No, take it back.
We push each other's boundaries. That's the
And
thing.
buttons. And buttons.
M buttons. Oh, you guys have never heard the behind the scene rants on the whole anti-cucumber thing. You guys have gotten part
Oh
of it.
yes, I have. I've heard part of it before. So I gotta add this.
It's such a versatile flavor, man. It's good. I like cucumber stuff.
Cucumber and cactus are the two that you hear most often. That everybody's like, either they love it or they hate it. There's nothing in between.
Yeah. Like I'm never vaped cucumber or anything. I feel like I need to change that.
If it's done right, who had that cucumber mix? It was a watermelon. It was a watermelon cucumber thing. Was it Juice Heads? Juice. I can't.
I can't remember either. It's been a while.
But it was pretty good. And then the watermelon was, it was one of those mixes where you vape and you go, oh, this is awesome, and then like 3 days later you're like, oh, I can't vape this no more.
Oh, this is
Believe it or not,
awful.
Swaggy had a little to do with that Spanish rice getting it right. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did the Spanish rice. Yes, it is vapable, and it's not a hate vape. So
It's no lambus bread.
let's not go there. Lambus bread is yeah, nah, I'm good with not having that again. And once the worst part about that one is you can't untaste it in any other bread mix for like forever. Like I'm still tasting it and stuff like that. Note.
It's like it just me mentioning it already just brought it back to mind.
Yep. It's oh, don't worry. Larry never lets us forget it. He brings it up that I need to make some for Lady Liberty like every single time we're in Zoom together.
Fair enough.
Oh, Pam, cucumbers are the best. Yeah, we regularly take a good fresh cucumber, slice it up, and put some Tony Sassery or some Cajun seasoning on them, and just eat them like that. I love cucumbers.
Put some tajin on there. Do some tajin.
Oh, that's good too. Or is it tahini? What is
No,
that?
it's tajin, cabron.
Tajin. Yeah, there you go.
It's in Spanish. No, okay, so there's this dude. He goes by Polar Bear Media or something like that, and he's a comedian, and he's half Latino, half white. So he does jokes of my family on my white side versus my family on my Hispanic side. And they're like one of his, like he plays out like his friends. He's like, hey, can you pass me some of that tajin? He's like, it's tajin, cabrón. Tajin.
Chris Vandal, what's up, dude?
Vandal.
Mr.
I haven't seen
Vandal. Dude.
Oh,
He's part of the replay.
hide your
crew.
wife, hide your kid.
Ern said it. Oh,
Yeah.
Has everybody hit show yet?
Yeah, I did it. I gotcha.
Okay. There you go. Because that's actually a good comment. We were just thinking it.
Ooh, look at that. Cucumber mint lemonade with some vodka.
That's what I'm talking about.
See, if this was a standalone, I would add probably some huckleberry or something like that to it to bring it up a little. But because it's going to be a layer, I think it'll work fine because of that bourbon cake. It's going to actually, yeah, it'll work for what I'm looking for. But yeah, I definitely.
Huckleberry is real deep. You know, it might drop the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I worried. But if you use a really tiny bit, it just you can do it like a really low percentages, like a 0.04, just a drop or two, might do it. It might overtake too, but I don't think it's gonna overtake that raisin. That raisin's there. The raisin's quite strong, actually.
So, Tim, have you gotten more comfortable mixing in on camera?
Gee, you know, it helps when you do it multiple times a week. At least two.
So remember the first couple of times we brought you on to like mix, you just came out with a notepad instead. You're like, I'm gonna read from my notes.
My notepad.
I know, but you're like, I'm gonna read from my notes. I already have it mixed. I'm reading from my notes.
Well, yeah, my first mix was a chocolate mix. I didn't jump into this like with my toes in the water. I jumped in just fully jumped off the cliff.
Hey, I remember when we were talking at Claire's like almost a year ago.
Yep. But that, yeah, the Dunkin' Donuts chocolate donut. It still tastes like one. So it's like, whatever. Now this will work though for that flavor, that layer. Add the bourbon cake to it minus the buttercream, and then my cream layer is gonna be.
Okay, this has potential.
Oh yeah, this too.
What I'm getting from this watermelon mix is that middle part of the watermelon that's so sweet and deep.
The full meat.
Get the melon meat part of it. Like that's something that I haven't had yet. So it's working good. I could probably use a little more cucumber, to be honest. The balance seems a little off, but it's there, it's present. But the whole thing is pleasant. I could probably use a little more lime too. That's a little faded. It's not quite tart enough. I might need to add some lime
Tiramisu.
some lime Tahiti distilled would probably sharpen this up a little bit because I'm getting a nice citrus note over the top of everything, and everything is well nice and balanced, but it's all getting the lime and the cucumber. And I think this could probably use a boost in overall percentage. Just turn the dial up to 10 or something. The saturation is not quite there. It's there on the knuckle, but not in the vape. So yeah, that's nice. Man, this watermelon candy, I think that's been the missing ingredient for
That watermelon candy, yeah, a lot of people have been using it lately as an actual watermelon. Because
Like,
the
I'm not
sour
getting-
is kind of like it's there, but it's such a minor sour.
It's
not
not.
like overpowering.
It's interesting you say that, because the sour that I'm getting from it is more of a presence instead of a sour.
Yeah,
It seems like the watermelon is up front. You know how most watermelon vapes are either throaty as fuck, or they're just light. You catch it kind of on the back. Well, the watermelon is right,
and it's not
right there.
throaty. It's not
No.
super throaty, which is also a
Which is
bonus.
a super bonus, because you don't have to water it down with marshmallow or anything to kind of curb the harshness of the throat on watermelon. I mean, I think that's the secret ingredient I've been missing. This combination, the brewed bubble wine is just working perfectly in this. To be honest, it's not quite candy. It's sweet, but it's not quite a candy sweet. And I dig
If you
I could
turn
use a little-
it up, if you turn it up some, and then you add a sweetener, it gets that candy aspect, but you don't get it by itself at lower percentages at all.
Well, the median is 3.
I played with that a lot.
So
I
the
played with
median
that
is
flavor a lot.
2. The median is 2. I went 3. I think the sweet watermelon is doing its job from the SSA.
There you
The
go.
median is 2.
That's
But
one.
I think a little
two
boost from lime
levels.
distilled and a little more cucumber would really and just an overall saturation turn up would work good. So there you go, Tribal. Mix that one, bro. That's a good one.
Yeah, Lee, I'll
That's
mix
good.
that up for you. Don't worry.
On Tribal, we've been talking about.
We'll make
getting
Lee his
into-
own.
to DIYing and stuff.
And that's a good one, Ern. I need to find a good Mountain Dew. I don't have one.
Yep.
I don't have one. Honey peach with some Mountain Dew. Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, unfortunately, I heard the one-on-one is pretty good, but getting it now is a pain.
Yep.
They have a pretty good version of the at least not of the regular Mountain Dew, but of the what is it, Baja Blast.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be pretty straight up accurate.
Down
but
for that.
Getting a hold of it is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
So,
We're down for that. Down for that. So you liking your pumpkin?
Oh yeah,
Well,
he's
yeah,
good.
you would. Because you're a pumpkin butch.
Yep.
This is one of those flavors. Off the knuckle, I thought it was a little odd, but you put it in a vape, it translates more properly. It's one of those ones where it doesn't quite translate on a knuckle, and then once you get that heat to it, it's like, okay, yeah, that is what I wanted, but it didn't taste like it when I knuckled it. It's like, haha, I was really questioning.
Like, I'll say this much: what I'm liking about mine is I can actually taste the damn cookie part. And for me, that's like always been an issue: is I can't taste the damn cookie part.
Man, that new Flavora cookie.
Yeah, I don't think I had that in there, but I had the Wonder Flavors one, the sugar cookie.
Which one is it? Moscato. Pops. Where are you? Where are you?
Speaking of flavor, I made this peanut butter. Didn't have any peanut butters.
Yeah.
So we had a peanut butter challenge. So I wound up using Flavora macaroon with the Glory
Mm-hmm.
at a low percentage, and it tasted like a peanut, but it didn't taste like peanut butter. Like,
See,
not really.
I like
At first,
the Flavora peanut butter
steeped.
though. It's really good.
After it steeped out, it actually tasted much better or rounded out. It's like, ooh,
Mhm.
that one's actually turned out tasty. For that whole making a flavor when you don't have a flavor thing. Zippy was impressed. It's like, well, what do you expect me to do? Well, most people just say they won't do it because they don't have it. It's like, why?
I'll be right
You
back.
can make stuff.
Try something.
Sure.
Try anything. Shit.
And I think I might have gotten that for you guys, because how many times have you guys not had the flavors, but you make something work to try and mimic it?
I can't find it.
Seen all three of you do that.
Because it's what we do. We're mixing it up.
And as long as you bury it under enough boozy flavor, so Food's figured this out. Bury it under enough booze, you won't know the difference.
That's right. Yeah. Go heavy. Go hard or not at all.
Ooh, as a house liquid. Yeah, Ern's job. He gets to get a little more connection with all this stuff lately.
Hmm. Yeah, that would be good. Like a mango Baja Blast.
It seems to be.
Chris Vandal, you're not alone. Lady Liberty wants
Yeah,
one.
because
She wants good pickle flavor
when I
vape.
do the shows, I have to shut
I don't
everything
know what's
down
wrong with
except
you
for
guys,
like
but
my
okay.
browser and Zoom.
Each their own. There's no taste is subjective. Go for it.
Yeah.
It's okay because I needed a quick.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh,
though.
I think it's the Flavor Art Vanilla Cookie, the new one. That's the one.
Alright.
Yeah, that one's good.
Damn camera wouldn't turn back on. Alright. So what I miss?
It's the vanilla cookie from Flavor Art. That's a good one. Clown. Yep.
Okay, I might have to give that one a shot. Just I've always chased like cookie flavors, and like the cookie portion's always just very missing. So I feel like I might have found a cookie base. We'll see.
Nevins has a good cookie base.
Who?
And
Yes, I've heard very good things about Nevin's to cookie base.
I'm gonna have to check it out then.
And hey, did you hear? Addie and them, thanks to Deb22, Addie and them got to try out one of my recipes the other day.
Nice.
The island cake recipe.
Nice.
That actually, and they liked it. They all liked it, so I'm actually happy. Even after the steep, they loved it. So that made me very
I
happy.
noticed.
Because when Addie tries something, of yours, you get that cringe factor. It's like, oh god, please say it's decent. Please say it's decent. I don't know. For some reason, for me, it actually made me a little more white than usual. I was a little pale.
Hey, a watermelon. It's good.
Oh, Clown, do you have the pineapple sugar loaf? Sugar loaf pineapple? I mean?
No, but I stay away from pineapple stuff inherently.
Strongly recommend, because it's different than any other you've ever had.
Okay.
Promise you. It's a good, it's that missing ingredient. You know how the pineapple always kind of stands away from a cake, never really blends with it? It's that binder part.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, Zippy and Net Reality talked me into that when I ordered last, and it's like, oh,
Who
yes.
makes it?
You would ask.
Of course I would. And why wouldn't you assume that I would ask?
Sugarloaf Pineapple is by, if I can get it to work, Come on. You can do this. There's only one sugarloaf pineapple, so that should be pretty easy. But
It doesn't come
sugarloaf.
up.
It's from VTA.
VTA. Okay.
VTA.
Might be on my list.
Sugar loaf pineapple. Or I thought you
Yeah,
were saying
sugarloaf.
Yeah, I was like pineapple loaf. That's what I was looking up.
Sugarloaf pineapple.
Yeah.
And it kind of is that binder between them. You can use it with whatever your favorite, if you do have a favorite pineapple, you can use that as well. Like I use VSOs with it a lot, but you have the two combined give you the broad spectrum of the pineapple like you need.
Yeah.
Because there's always missing that note that matches the breaded like note through the bakery. Yeah, that's the note.
Okay.
I like the VSO and funky pineapple. That's been a good one. It's good. It's good.
Good.
Good. It's good.
It's good.
Give you some.
I made an ode recently too, for Texas Mama to try out. Okay, because she's having problems. She's worried about issues with maybe getting glass in the future. She likes her glass blueberry cake, the buttercream blueberry cake.
Mm-hmm.
So I made one of those recently, and I'm pretty proud of it. I actually like it better than glass, and I had glass to compare it to. So
Isn't that beautiful though?
Yeah.
it is. You know how you get that? You always get that. A lot of commercial juices, you get that slight little chemical note from something. I'm guessing whatever blueberry they use.
Well, okay. Like honestly, I always strayed away from menthols just because a couple of menthols I had tasted straight up just fucking something. I don't even know. And and then I've doing my own thing and stuff, and it's actually a lot better. So much better.
The only thing people have done differently is some people like to add a little bit of super sweet to the island cake, but I didn't add it because I've, thanks to you guys, and I will blame you guys because you started it. I've really gotten away from the sweetener. When I get commercial juices, it's like, ugh. You taste the sweetener when it's not there now. It's like, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
You get sweetener, it's like, okay.
Oh man, that's too funny. What's a blackberry you guys recommend?
You don't want me to tell you.
VSO?
The VSO.
Yeah, so
The VSO.
yeah, so
Well, the Capella is good too.
The Capella's good too. I mean,
VSO,
here's the thing. I
blackberry.
want to get VSO stuff. Is just I haven't gotten around to it. Just because one thing I do like about like going to like say Bull City is I could just get different flavor houses all in one order instead of just specific.
Yeah.
It's more out of
so-
convenience.
But be warned. You know,
Goes
it's
chemically.
got some zip. It's got some zip. Like it'll crush a mix if it's too strong. If it's too much.
Yeah, but you know me. I actually mix at very low volumes. Like once we start talking about, because even like today's recipe, let me see. I think I still have it up here.
I'm actually getting some of my smell back. I think
Oh,
I
that's
can smell
good.
this a little
Yeah, I've been meaning to
that
ask
is
you
really good.
if you were gaining.
I
any
mean,
of
it's
that
only
back.
been 2 months. You know, shit.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, my mix today, it was 4.53% in flavorings total. So I mix very low.
I like my 11 to 12.
Get low, get
11
low.
as well.
11 to 12.
Mine was 3.75%.
Look at you.
Yeah, but it was only just a partial. It's not a full flavor thing. I just didn't dare go
it
too far.
wasn't a
but
full chub?
No, it's only a third of a chub. So
It was a partial. He was sporting a partial, guys.
Yep. Like Fluffy is 15%. She heavy, Bob.
I usually wind up around 7% or so, give or take a couple percent.
Well, it kind of depends on the mix for me.
Yeah, same here.
I think we talked about this a lot. Like mine bender's only 7, and it's got the most flavor of any of my mixes.
It depends on what you're using for
Just-
flavorings.
Exactly. You know.
I found that when I mean the candy flavorings and stuff like that from Wonder Flavors, you don't need much.
Mm-hmm.
Not much at all. Like tonight, I bet. What percent was it that you used the watermelon tonight?
3%. 3% on the candy watermelon.
And it came through strong, right?
Yeah, very strong. And so total watermelon is 4%. You know, so a percent of the SSA and 3 of the one of the flavors. Like I don't think a 0.5% of lime was enough. Actually, I might. Yeah. Oh shit. Well, it is mixing it up. I might as well put a couple more drops of the lime in here.
Sorry.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
it's like
You could
it's
buy
like I added
puree.
I added the brown sugar there on the fly, but I knew ahead of time I might need it for that layer.
So that should be a percent. Let's mix it up. A Grand Slam cone? What's Grand Slam, Aaron?
Gram slam.
Gram Slam. What is that?
Gram slam.
Is that Golden Grams?
Also,
Yeah, that-
Lee, if you're still in chat, can you send me that mix I owe you? Because I need the flavor profile name to remind myself later. So I'll get that done and send it out to you.
Reminds me, I got this graham cracker.
Because I do owe him a bottle of that.
Yeah.
I just remember
try
not
that.
being happy with that mix at all. Like it was just
Actually-
not happening.
You know what's weird? I put some lime in it, and it brought the cucumber up. So I put some extra lime, and the cucumber came up.
I keep
So this
waiting
is-
for him to say lime in the coconut.
I put the lime in the coconut and call me in the mug. I already have a mix called. I already have a mix called that. I did a coconut lime a long time ago. It was actually on my menu for a while. Just people in coconut don't mix for some reason. It's fucking delightful.
And yes, Mexicans
raspberry-
can be that basic. Come on.
That raspberry coconut is still one of her favorites. Your mix.
The blue crystal coconut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting so here's a question. People are telling me, you know, a lot of people have been picking that up, and they're telling me that it reminds them of an ocean water, a little bit, like a sonic ocean water.
Yep. We don't have a Sonic near us, so I couldn't even compare it. I've heard of it. It's a flavor I would like to try, but I don't have one near me to compare it to, so I couldn't tell you.
It's like a blue raspberry, coconutty, fizzy, you know, drink. And I was like, you know, and whenever somebody said that, I was like, you know, it does kind of have that.
Graham crackers and milk. Oh,
Here it is, Tribal Buddha. I'm going to send you a taster and see what you think. Let's develop this. I think this is, you know, because I did have a customer. I sent him the menu. Is like, oh, you got a lot of not fruits. I'm like, what?
See, I would think you
I'm
have a
looking
lot
at
of
it.
fruit.
I'm looking at it. I'm going, I guess he's kind of right. But I make what I like, you know.
Hmm. I mean, that's what
I
it
like
boils
this.
down to.
that's
But
the
yeah.
thing. If you find somebody you really match with too for flavors, your palates match. That's a great way to, you know, watch those recipes, because those are the recipes that are probably most likely to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Like the three of you, when you and Chris and Sifu were on, all of you mix a little different. So
Mhm.
it's kind of really nice because someone's bound to find
Oh yeah.
a flavor palette
Yeah.
that's
I mean-
similar to theirs.
Go back through and watch all the challenge ones where we actually had like a theme and stuff, and we all went about it completely different.
Oh, sometimes, especially Chris goes way off. And then Sifu will always go to the booze if possible. So yeah, it's completely different.
Ern,
But then again-
I would be down for doing that recipe because I remember liking it. I just stopped supporting them because they were using that particular branding, and I even told them to stop, but they were like, "Fuck you," so I stopped buying their liquids.
Yep.
Yeah, the Sonic
Oh, the
Freezer
fig.
Pop. Yeah, yeah, the fig has been getting a pretty good reception.
Mm-hmm.
It
It's my favorite.
I've
It's
torn
been
through
my
so
favorite.
much of that already. It's not even funny.
I think it's one of my most complete.
Oh yeah, we did have the freezer pops. In that. Okay. Yeah, I can see where that would be similar.
Yep. So I had, redid my logos, retooled it, and I kind of retooled the menu, kind of reshaped it so it showed up bigger when I sent it to someone. And then in parentheses, I put ocean water, off to the next of the blue ras coconut. And then, it starts, because how many blue rases are just so bad? It's like,
A lot.
a lot of them. They're bad. And I'm a blue ras snob. The best one that I've ever tried was that, the Sengoku Razman, and it was more on the natural side of things, and just awesome. And it's I think it's eJuice Direct has it for like $12 for a 120. I vape so much of it. And then before that, it was Anarchist Blue, just blue. And then when I started mixing my own stuff, this, like you said earlier, the sweetness of that just started. It's like, I was like, they were having a sale and I got a bottle of blue, and then I was like, yeah, I'm going to put it in my favorite thing. And then oh, that's sweet. You go, oh, and then you just kind of ruins it,
Well, juice said blueberry lemon was my go-to. Went back and tried it because they gave me the last bottle. Gave me a bottle and at the shop, and I tried it, and it's like, nope, I like my version better, a lot better. It's like I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
It is one of those. Once you start mixing, going back is kind of really weird.
Yeah. There's only a handful that I'll nab. I think I've said this a million times, like Deep Cuts Dragon Shake.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Dragon Shake it's something. It's a whole thing.
That cream base. That was one of the first mixes that I tried to kind of make for myself, and I failed terribly at the dragon fruit part of it. They were also floral, or it was just they would get lost in the cream or something, and I just kind of gave up. It's like I love Eric, and I'll just continue to buy his because his is perfect.
Yep.
And I see another commercial liquid that I liked. The Sengoku, I'll still grab that every now and then. And that's really about it, to be honest. Grimm's banana is pretty good too. I'll break that out every now and then. He's got
the last two commercial liquids I was able to pick up were Clowns and Overgrips.
That was mine
commercial liquids.
I'm not commercial.
Commercial liquids. Yeah, even Overgrip isn't really. I mean, if DIYer came up with something that's above and beyond what
he's more commercial. He's more commercial though.
He's more commercial, but
because he gets it done through a lab and all official and whatnot.
Yeah. Well, like Sifu just said, with the Dragon Shake.
Yeah,
I mean that's really another DIY completion of it. It's like Homeboy's liquids, same thing. It's like, because these aren't just your run-of-the-mill commercial. These are a little above and beyond, and those are the only ones I really seem to like anymore. Now other than that, it's like,
yeah.
Thanks.
Grimm's banana is nice. It's his gram, the gram portion of it is good, is really good. Like it's just enough, and the banana is smooth and creamy, and it's nice. I mean, I prefer my banana custard over it. And my banana root beer. I prefer those two bananas over it, but it's still a good banana, and it's something that I can sit down and vape all day. So it's not something that I can say about a lot of commercial liquids.
Now, Vando, it's not because he's white or Canadian. It's because he lives in a country that relatively accepts vaping more than we do here in the U.S. That's the problem.
Yeah. So,
or else me and Sifu would be legit at this point too, because we looked into
it. I was this close, like this close.
We wanted to go into like getting it done through a lab and everything, and get it done with nice, pretty labels that we didn't have to fucking print out every goddamn time. But no, we have to be in a country.
And honestly,
like this.
it was some of the best advice I had received. It was just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Because I was going to go through the whole deal, and then just to have it all just thrown away would have been crushing.
Imploded. It all imploded.
You spend all of that money and investment to get it done and try to go legit, and then you're just slapped. And it's like, oh, I thought this was America.
And that's why Overdrip waited so long too, because he's afraid of that happening. So
I mean, I know our friends in Canada. You guys are going through your shit too, and we're sorry because I know that a lot of it is just copied from what we're doing over here, and it sucks.
is it sad we have to apologize for what our legislation does on a constant basis? But it's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
I feel it's been true since I've been able to vote. Before that, I can't account for because I wasn't paying attention to anything. I was a kid.
Whites make it worse.
Apparently.
Sorry.
Sifu's Cajun, so he doesn't count. He's a waterbender from the marshes.
I'm the swamp bender.
Yep.
That's right. He's not from the Leaf Village.
No.
So you can't be a part of the meeting. I should have grabbed that. Should have wore that tonight.
You should have. You keep giving me shit for not wearing it. It's actually over here because it fell off of my thing.
Mine's over there on the mini fridge with all the VSO flavors that I could fit in there before. Now they don't all fit in there, so forget it.
Because he has
I gotta
flavors.
get
And Clown
racks.
doesn't.
I gotta get the racks like Sifu has. Is what I'm planning on doing.
They're
looking
so
at 'em.
cheap and easy.
I'm gonna put
Dude.
a couple of them right here on either side so I can keep most of my flavors right nearby.
Oh, all my
Never
stuff.
used to be a problem.
I gotta send you a more current picture of all the crap I have. You'll see. But we're rounding out the last bit of the time here, and so Tim, you wanna give yourself a little bit of a promotion here?
We'll start off with the Discord. Break the Stigma of Unity Discord for anyone who's going through anything or just wants a place to hang out. That's a safe place to talk. It's a good place to just mention if you have something going on. You know, someone who's going to be there to talk to you. That's the main reason for it. Other than that, I do the mental health stream on Thursday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern and a game night stream on my channel at 9 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays. Other than that, I'm on Mixers Helping Mixers on Sundays and Tuesday nights after this, in about a half hour after this ends, I'm going to be on Holding Down the Kitchen, which is holding down Fresh 03 spot on Meter's channel. Other than that, you can find me on social media as an advocate for liberty on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And then the What in a Horror podcast every other week with Lando. And
You remembered this time.
I did remember. I'm getting better. It's a lot to remember. I'll be honest. It is a lot to remember.
Busy Beaver. Busy Beaver. And we love it. We love you. You're the best.
I wouldn't be in the mental state I'm in if it wasn't for this community and this family, honestly. So, yeah, give back what you can.
Yep.
Now, and I plan on loading up this week. Probably a gallon or two, and we'll see how it goes from there. You know, we still have options, but they're starting to dwindle. You know, and especially if this tax goes through, it's going to be rough. So,
Yeah.
but I'll keep doing this as long as I can. You know, as long as I can, I'll just keep doing it. So, thanks for having me, and we'll see you next week. Take it away there, Clown.
Alrighty. Yeah. I mean, as Sifu, like we kind of lost connection for a second there. As Sifu was saying, getting nicotine is getting a little more difficult, and I don't want to be that guy. But at the same time, if you DIY or if you want to just at least have a nicotine stash, where if everything just goes 0 milligram and we just have to do the whole short fills and stuff like that, you know, stock up for yourself and make your existence a little bit easier. So, you know, I'm not trying to create a panic, but at the same time, it's just very take care of you and yourself and your family if you have other vapors, like, you know, your significant other or what have you. So, you know, do what you need to do for you. Beyond that, also be kind to those that, you know, do things within the community, like modders, coil builders. I mean, like I've said before, if they're being just a complete tool, fuck it, have at it. I don't really care at that point. But if it's been like a day and a half and you haven't gotten even tracking on it, just give it a second. I mean, like I said before, most of us do have families and things outside of this, and we try our best to get through everything as fast as possible. But sometimes emergencies come up, and I've been fortunate enough that I haven't had any issues with anybody. Even during the COVID stuff, I had an order that I was completing on the day, and basically everything had to be put up, and I was like, I'm not touching this shit because I don't want to risk giving it to somebody and then creating an issue in their family. So I messaged the guy right away. I was like, hey, this has come up. He's like, dude, no worries. I don't care. Just whenever you get to it. And I'm like, all right. And I kept apologizing to him. I even sent him some extra goodies just because I felt bad about the whole situation. But again, these things out of our controls. So, you know, be kind to people. Then beyond that, come back here next Tuesday. As I said on Codename Wired this past Sunday. If you guys want to go check that show out, go check it out. It's over on the UK Cloud some or other. I can never remember his full name.
Cartel.
Dutch is also
Links in chat.
Okay, Cloud Cartel.
UK Cloud Cartel. There you go. My wife helped me.
Links in chat. Addie put in.
Yeah, go check that out and get to see us talk about wire, talk about drills and all this kind of thing, and tools and stuff if you want to get into some building. For me, I like both aspects of like what this hobby entails, because I do the mixing, I do the coil building, and if I could, I would even do the modding and the RDA building. But we're at currently. But like I said before earlier in the episode, I'm a creative, very all over the place. And I was gonna say, like I said on that video though, I haven't put out reviews just because lately I had just not been wanting to like record them, or haven't really felt like putting that much effort. And I'm very sorry if anybody looks forward to my content, to any of my content, but it's just one of those things between work and then other things is just way too much going on for me for just even to sit down in front of a camera for like a half hour to talk and all that kind of thing. But hopefully we can jump back into that. I do have some that I want to get done, and I'm excited to get them done. It's just trying to get that effort going. But what's it called? Yeah, tribal 50-foot fuse Claptons. I already did 9 feet. I've already done that much. That was fun. Yeah. And the best part was that I was running my drill at half speed, and it ended up whipping it off of the swivel. And it came at me like a guitar string when you're over tuning it. And I went, whoa, and I just saw, and I was like, holy shit, and it just like wrapped around itself.
That's what happened that time of the aliens. Sliced my finger open because it pulled like that. Because the drill, remember we talked about the drill and how it kicks in?
Yeah.
And it ripped it out of my hand, sliced my finger. It's like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. And I know Sloan is wanting to do it from his back garden all the way to the street through his house. Like, he got so excited. He's already got plans. He's already told the schematics on how he's gonna pull this off. We're like, okay, dude, have at it. Have at it. That's all I gotta say.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Like, I do want to try to do a bit longer one, but I did this at work that first night, and the table ends at like 10 feet. So I got as far as I could with my swivels and everything. And like I said, that watching wire whip past you is a very interesting thing.
You can cheat and get a spool of Fuse Clapton from someone.
I could. I could just get one from Wire Optim. I think they do a 30-foot one.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, look what I did. Why is it swirly like it's been spooled before?
It's the only way I can roll it. I had to spool it while I was making it. You see?
Yeah, pretty much Matrix style dodging. You just go and you just see your life flash before your eyes because you're like, I'm about to die from this. But again, I was excited to see that Adam actually cared to do a challenge, because normally he just hates us for doing this to him, but then appreciates it at the end. But yeah, all right, we'll catch you guys next week. It's been a blast. And hopefully Chris is able to make it last week today. Just like I said, life gets in the way sometimes. So, you know, never hold anything against somebody like that. But we'll catch you guys next week. As always, vape on, mix on.